Okay guys, I just wanted to go over with you the warm-up that we did in class today. Many of you I got to go over it individually, but we did run out of time for a number of you, so I wanted you to have the opportunity to go through it. So the first equation says write an equation of a line with a slope of 4 and a y-intercept of -5. So your slope is going to be 4, your y-intercept, or your b, is going to be -5. So in slope-intercept form, y equals mx plus b, this should have been pretty easy. Should have written it as y equals 4x minus 5. Okay, so there's the equation of the line. Second one, write an equation of a line, again, that passes through the given points. So an input of 1 gives us an output of -2, an input of 2 gives us an output of 4. Now we don't have the slope yet. We're going to need the slope, so let's figure out the slope. Slope is y2 minus y of 1, so 4 plus 2 divided by 2 minus 1. Okay, so this is my x1, this is my y1, this is my x2, and my y2. So y minus a -2 gives us y plus 2. So this is 4 plus 2 is 6. 2 divided by 1, 2 minus 1 is 1, so our slope is actually 6. Okay, so we have a point, we have 2 points and we have a slope. We're going to use point-slope form now. We're going to pick either point. I'll use this point right here and put it into point-slope form. Y minus y of 1 is equal to m times x minus x of 1. So this would be y plus 2 is equal to 6 times x minus 1. I then distribute y plus 2 equals 6x minus 6, and then I'm going to subtract 2 from both sides. When I do that, my final answer is y is equal to 6x minus 8. Okay, moving on to number 3. What is the equation of a line that passes through the point 4, 1 and has a y-intercept of -3? Well, y-intercept of -3 means they give us the b. Okay, and because this point is 0, -3, we can then use that point with this point and come up with our slope. Slope is going to be -3 minus 1 divided by 0 minus 4. That gives us a -4 divided by -4, which gives us a slope of +1. So, going right to slope-intercept form, y equals mx plus b. I can write the equation of the line as y is equal to 1x, or just x, minus 3. Okay, and you can always check it. Check with that point. Does it work? If I put in a 4 for my x, does 1 equal 4 minus 3? Yep, that works. Okay, number 4. Write an equation of a line that has an undefined slope. There is your clue. Undefined slope means it's going to be a vertical line. Vux. Remember, the second letter, undefined. Okay, the second letter indicates the slope. That's our little trick. Okay. The third letter actually tells us the equation of the line is going to start with x equals. If you notice, both of our x's are the same. They're both 2. It's x is equal to 2. Because if we graph these 2 points, and this will be kind of crude, but 2, say 3, would be right here, and 2, -6 would be down here. This would be a vertical line, and if you notice, your x is always going to be equal to 2. Okay? Here's another special case. Slope of 0. We're going to think of Hoy. Okay, it's a horizontal line with the y equals is the equation. Here they give you the y-intercept of -4, so that makes it easy. The equation of the line is just y is equal to -4. Okay, moving on. Number 6, it says write the equation of the line given the following graphs. Well, this is a special case. Horizontal line. I'm going to think of Hoy. So I know my equation starts with y equals, and I look at the y value where it crosses. It's actually at -2. That's my equation of the line. Should be really easy. Number 7 is not a special case. It is a line. It's going through the origin. So right here is where it crosses the y-axis. Remember, this is your y-axis. So our b is actually going to be equal to 0. Our b is 0. And, whoops, where'd my thing go? Okay. And our slope, let's figure out our slope. Slope is going to be rise over run, rise over run. Slope is 1. So if we think of y is equal to mx plus b, our m is 1, so y is equal to 1x, and of course we don't write 1x, we just write x, and our b is 0, so the equation of the line is just y is equal to x. And moving on, number 8, oh, that's a special case, vertical line. We think of x, okay, undefined slope, but the equation of the line is x is at -2. There's the answer. Okay, number 9 is a little tricky. I was kind of gave you some options about where it crossed. Okay, I'm going to say it's kind of a bad copy here, but if I look at this, my y-intercept, it looks like it's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe -5, -6. okay? I was flexible on this. And our slope is, a lot of people miss the slope, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but then to the left one. So our slope is -5. Notice it's a negative slope. So if we put that in slope-intercept form, y equals mx plus b, we're going to get y is equal to -5x minus 5. Okay? Number 10, find the missing coordinate given the slope. So if we're finding the missing coordinate, this would be 12. Remember, we've got the two coordinates, so we're going to set it up to find slope. 12 minus y divided by 3 minus 7 is going to be -2. Okay, 12 minus y divided by, well, 3 minus 7 is -4. Okay, let's solve for y. I'm going to do it by multiplying both sides by -4 to get rid of that fraction. Okay, 12 minus y is equal to +8. So then when I subtract 12 from both sides, I get -y is equal to -4, and I divide by -1. My y is equal to 4. Okay, and I can check that by doing a check step. Let's try to figure out what the slope is. 12 minus 4 divided by 3 minus 7. So 12 minus 4 is going to be 8, and 3 minus 7 is -4. Is that slope -2? Yes. Okay, that works. All right, number 11, let's get some space here. All right, I'm going to jump over to red so you can see it. X and Y intercepts. I don't know why that's happening. Okay, your x-intercept, we let y be 0. Okay, if y is 0, we're left with 4x is equal to -16. Our x is going to be equal to -4 because we divided both sides by 4. So our x is -4, 0. And then our y-intercept, we let x be equal to 0. And when x is 0, we're left with 8y equals 16, -16. We divide by 8, and y is equal to -2. Okay, so we got 0, -2. All right, so that's it for the warm-up. If you need any more assistance, email me if you don't understand it, okay? Or ask me before the test next class. See you soon.